93. The Detailed Investigation Sutra, Samyutta Nikaya 12.51. Thus have I heard. Once, the Buddha was staying at Jetavana, Anathapindika's monastery in Savatthi. The Buddha addressed the monks. Monks. The monks replied, Venerable Sir, the Buddha spoke thus. Monks, how should a monk investigate in detail to completely eliminate suffering? The monks replied, Venerable Sir, our teachings are rooted in you, guided by you, take refuge in you. Please explain this principle to us. After hearing your explanation, we will remember it well. Then, monks, listen well and pay careful attention. I will explain. The monks responded, Yes, Venerable Sir. The Buddha continued, Here, a monk investigates thus these various forms of suffering and aging and death that arise in the world. What is their cause? What gives rise to them? From what do they originate? What is their root? When what exists, does aging and death come to be? When what doesn't exist, does aging and death not come to be? Through careful investigation, he understands the various forms of suffering and aging and death that arise in the world have birth as their cause, birth as their root, originate from birth, are produced by birth. When birth exists, aging and death comes to be. When birth does not exist, aging and death does not come to be. He fully understands aging and death, understands its origin, understands its cessation, and understands the path leading to its cessation. He practices according to this path, following the Dhamma. Monks, such a monk is practicing correctly for the complete cessation of suffering, for the ending of aging and death. Then he further investigates. What is the cause of this birth? What gives rise to it? From what does it originate? What is its root? When what exists, does birth come to be? When what doesn't exist, does birth not come to be? Through careful investigation, he understands birth has existence as its cause, existence as its root, originates from existence, is produced by existence. When existence exists, birth comes to be. When existence does not exist, birth does not come to be. The text continues with similar investigation through the chain of dependent origination. Existence, clinging, craving, feeling, contact, six sense bases, name and form, consciousness, and formations, all the way back to ignorance as the root cause. The Buddha then explains how a monk who has eliminated ignorance no longer creates any formations, wholesome, unwholesome, or imperturbable, and thus attains liberation. He describes how such a liberated monk experiences feelings without attachment and understands the nature of final release. The text concludes with a series of questions and answers confirming that when each link in the chain of dependent origination ceases, the subsequent links also cease, leading to the complete cessation of suffering. Analysis of the Sutra's deep meaning. Core wisdom of the Sutra. 1. Method of investigating dependent origination. Teaches us how to understand the nature of suffering through tracing causes to their roots. Reveals how all phenomena are interconnected and causally related. Demonstrates methods of systematic thinking and deep observation. 2. Path to liberation. Tracing from surface appearances to root causes. Identifying ignorance as the ultimate cause of suffering. Pointing out the method for eliminating suffering. 2. Specific methods of practice. 1. Sequence of investigation. Starting from obvious phenomena, aging and death, gradually penetrating to deeper causes, finally discovering the root cause, ignorance. 2. Key points of practice. Not merely theoretical learning. Requires deep observation and experience. Emphasizes the importance of practical application. 3. Insights for modern people. 1. Approach to problem solving. Don't remain at surface phenomena. Investigate root causes of problems. Solve problems at their fundamental level. 2. Life awareness. Pay attention to observing one's feelings. Understand the nature of emotions and sensations. Learn the wisdom of non-attachment. 4. Deep life insights. 1. Truth about suffering. Suffering doesn't occur randomly. Suffering has its causes. Suffering can be eliminated. 2. Nature of life. Life is a process of causes and conditions coming together. There is no permanent, unchanging entity. Everything is in constant change. V. Practical guidance. 1. Daily practice. Observe changes in body and mind. Understand the nature of feelings. Cultivate an attitude of non-attachment. 2. Development of wisdom. See beyond phenomena to essence. Understand cause and effect relationships. Gain genuine wisdom. 6. Applications to modern life. 1. Emotional management. Understand the sources of emotions. Avoid being controlled by emotions. Maintain inner peace. 2. Interpersonal relationships. Understand root causes of problems. Don't attach to surface appearances. Establish harmonious relationships. 7. Ultimate wisdom. 1. Possibility of liberation. Through eliminating ignorance, transcending the cycle of birth and death, attaining final liberation. 2. Ultimate meaning of life. Not in seeking permanence, but in true awakening, gaining inner freedom. Key messages of this sutra. 1. All problems have their causes. 2. Solutions can be found through wise investigation. 3. True liberation comes from understanding reality. Insights for modern people. 1. Learn to observe life with wisdom. 2. Don't be deceived by surface appearances. 3. Seek fundamental solutions to problems. This sutra is a guide to life, a methodology for problem solving, a path to happiness. Through deep understanding and practice of this sutra's teachings, we can gain genuine wisdom, find inner peace, realize life's true value,